Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Magnus, and today we're going to do some recap of 2022 and also figure out what are we going to do for 2023. So I haven't really been uploading a lot of videos. Actually, I only been uploading 28 videos. Yeah, I was going to upload like one video per week, so that's 52. So I did half of it, and well, that's lack of motivation. I didn't really feel like uploading a lot of videos, and I will go into more of that in detail later. But let's recap 2022. So first of all, we did gain 2,400 subscribers over the year. So that's quite nice, even that I didn't upload very much. And I made a whopping 1,557 US dollar. Yeah, this is before tax. So, this is not my main job, if I say like this, but it's nice to see that there are some income of it, and even that I didn't upload a video after. Well, this was not even monetized, so I haven't uploaded anything that was monetized after 8th of October, and still I made a few US dollar here, so that's quite nice. So in total, we did have 22,000 watch hours. So for some insane reason, yeah, we did get 300,000 views, and you actually listened to me for 22,000 hours. Well, yeah, I don't know why, but thank you. And you can actually see here, I have, well, removed a few videos that got a lot of views during the start of the year, but yeah, they don't exist anymore. So 1,557 US dollars, not really a lot to live on. Thankfully, I have a second job, or I have a main job. I'm not a YouTuber, but I need to do as all YouTubers. Like, yeah, this is how much I earn. So 1,557 US dollar for 1 year of YouTubing. I did only make 28 videos. I think I have like 150 videos on the channel that is generating views. So most of the income is actually from old videos, like the CCSA. And when it comes to like this, like motivations and so on, one of the biggest like demotivator for me is if I make a CCSA video, like basic checkpoint knowledge, that I more or less can do without any planning, any lab. I can just open up a demo mode in Smart Console and talk for 30 minutes. I don't really need to edit it a lot. So maybe that video takes, let's say, 2 hours to make. And that video can generate, well, let's check here. Like, yeah, Checkpoint Smart Console Part 2 Firewall Policy, 10,000 views in 1 year. And if I go in here, so in total, this have 21,000 views and 2,000 hours, and I made 150 US dollar on it. And I gained 157 subscribers. This maybe took me 2 hours to make this. So this is fairly good. I mean, I can live with this. This is no problem. So if I, for example, check like a VSX video that is 9 minutes long, and this is a video regarding VSX provisioning, meaning it's quite an advanced video, like scripting, like automation and so on. You know, all the cool buzzwords. So I did have 342 views on this one, 20 hours watch time. I did lose 1 subscriber, and I did gain a whopping $1.81. So you understand this is quite demotivating, because a video like that, even if it's 9 minutes, maybe that took me 8 hours. Because then I need to have a lab. I need to plan some stuff out. I'm not really planning a lot, but I need to check some documentation. Or, okay, if it fails, I read the documentation. If not, I go by the flow. But let's say for all sakes, like, yeah, this took me 5 hours to make. I believe it took longer, but that's 5 hours for 342 views and losing one subscriber and gaining $1.81 minus tax, compared to like making a CCSA video. Let's go back to that one again, just so you see the difference. I mean, this is one of my top performing videos, so I shouldn't complain. But that's 21,000 views, 2,000 hours, 157 subscribers, and I made $149 and 99 cents. And I bet that took like 1 hour. So when you guys ask me like, can you do a troubleshooting video? Can you do a VPN video and so on? It's hard to motivate myself. And I don't say that I make this type of videos because of money. I mean, I have a real job as well. I'm not really a YouTuber. Yes, to have said that as well, because I'm pretty proud of that. This is the first year that I made over 1 million Swedish crowns, including overtime and all that crap. And that's 100,000 US dollar or 100,000 euro. For some American guys here that's watching these videos, maybe that's peanut for you. For me, that's a lot of money. In Sweden, that's it's a high salary. If you're watching here from India, I believe we have like, well, I will check. I think we have audience India 22%. So in India, I would say that's a really high salary. But anyway, so I'm proud of that. I don't know what I wanted to say with that one. Never mind. So having said that, like you can make one video for like 2 hours, and get 10,000 views, or you can spend like 8-10 hours building up a lab, recording video for troubleshooting that only a fraction of you guys, let's say 500 people, will watch it. So this is the reason why there is low amount of advanced videos on the YouTube space. Like the advanced videos, that's normally on Udemy or some payable course, because it's more favorable for the YouTube algorithm, like all the YouTubers talk about. But more or less it has to do like how big is the audience and how long will they actually check the video, the retention time and so on. I will try to make more advanced videos, but to be able to get views and like I don't know, some ego boost, I need to make some basic content, and I will make some basic contents regarding CCSA and CCSE, but I also need to do this a little bit more advanced stuff, more or less for my own sake, so I can prove that I actually know Checkmate. So you don't think I'm only a GUI. Actually, I'm only a GUI clicker. But anyway, it's quite funny to do those videos as well, as long as everything is working okay. So one of the biggest reasons why I haven't done a lot of Checkpoint videos is because, well, Checkpoint R8030 did get end of support. That meant that me and my colleagues needed to upgrade a lot of firewalls. More or less 15 VSX clusters with 300 customers in 15 MDSs. It's a large environment. And I can tell you like this, it was more or less a nightmare. We experienced a lot of issues. And if you're an experienced technical issues when you do upgrades, even if you don't get traffic outages, meaning that you need to roll back, it didn't impact the customers and so on. When you have a large environment, that really fucks up your planning. And I didn't feel like yeah, let's do a lot of labbing and working at work, and having issues, needed to roll back, needed to talk to customers or to my managers or whatever, and then experience issues when I did lab. So what more or less happened is like in September or October, we did a lot of upgrades. And during that time, I was recording like, yeah, now it's time for me to show like how you do an upgrade on a V6 cluster, on a cluster in real production. I still use my lab. And then like my VMware workstation, it more or less fucked up. So I was really labbing, and I kid you not, I spent like 8 hours, and the box just freezes. It dies. And when I was getting it back up again, yeah, I couldn't ping the internet. So I couldn't like verify like if I will lose ping, if I do a failover and so on. And I didn't get it to work. And I did troubleshoots for like, I don't know, 8 hours. It sounds insane because the issue was really easy to fix. I actually fixed it, I believe, yesterday. Because like, yeah, 1 week ago, I received like an email like, Magnus, your CCSA is expiring in 45 days. Time to do a certificate. And I thought like, didn't I just do a certificate? Like, isn't it 1 year left? No. Time goes faster than you think. So apparently I need to take a certificate within, I think in March. So I needed my lab up and running again. So I did upgrade to VMware Workstation 17. And it didn't fix my issue. And then I just changed the VNet for my virtual machines in VMware Workstation. Everything worked flawlessly. So the 8 hours I spent troubleshooting like checkpoint, reinstalling stuff and so on, a waste of time. I should have trusted my gut. It was VMware issue. It wasn't a checkpoint issue. Really frustrating. But when you have issues at work, or I wouldn't say issues at work, I mean, I have a good job. I have fantastic colleagues and all of that stuff. But when you experience issues with your upgrades, and you don't want to have the same issues at home. I didn't want to do like 8 hours of labbing or working with checkpoint upgrading in the middle of the night, of course. And then come home and do the same and have issues with my lab. It was like, fuck it. I didn't want to do it. And then I went on vacation for 1 month in the Philippines. Really nice. First time I did fly business class for a continental flight. Really amazing. I really recommend it. It cost quite a lot. Thankfully, I used 100,000 points. So I did pay like €1,000, and then I added 100,000 points, and I got business class back and forward. And for a 17-hour flight, and that's one flight, 17 hours. Totally worth it. I think the complete trip was like, I don't know, 27 or 30 hours. It could have been 50. I didn't mind. I mean, only going to the lounge. I mean, I have been to the lounges before. I have like priority pass and so on, but it's not the same lounge. So champagne, some pizza, really nice food, and then going to the gate, seeing like the 300 people waiting, and just stroll by them. So on the plane it was like, I don't know, 30 business class passengers and like 350 economy. And you go on board, you put your hand luggage, and you have your own, I don't know what they call it, case, like compartment. No issues whatsoever. You sit down in your chair that takes the same amount of space as, I don't know, 3 or 6 economy seats. Awesome. And the flight attendant come with water and champagne and orange juice and whatever you want. during the same time everyone else is boarding, like sweating like hell, because this is the Philippines, and also in Hong Kong, like it's warm. It's not like Sweden. So yeah, it was an experience. And one thing more happened during 2022 that was quite nice. I did get my new company car, Tesla. And before you say like I'm an environmental freak or whatever, I did trade it away. Like I'd have a Volvo XC60 T8 before. It's like a hybrid. Uh, it has like 320 horsepower gasoline and then like a small tiny battery. It comes like 50 kilometers on the battery range, and I think I charged it maybe 5-7 times for 3 years. Yeah, it's a fun car, but the most Swedish car ever. And then I did trade this to a Tesla instead. And the reason why, first of all, delivery times. I got that car in like 3 weeks instead of waiting 12 to 14 months. I think it has like 350 horsepower or 400 horsepower. So it goes 0 to 100 or 0 to 60 miles per hour in like, I don't know, 4 seconds. It's insane. So it's really fun. Highly recommend it. Not the same quality as a Volvo, but really nice. It's a tech car. What can I say? So, anyway. So what will happen in 2023? Well, first of all, I fixed my VMware lab. Finally. So now it's working. I have changed my desk so it's on the other wall. Different. Feels different. I have installed 2 new servers in the office, one with the GNS3 and one with EVNG. And I got to say, like, how... Honestly, I did sit like 8 hours trying to install that EVNG. And before you say anything, like, yeah, installing it in the virtual machine, piece of cake. No problem whatsoever. Installing it on a physical hardware with 14 interfaces, nightmare. Really, a nightmare. In the installation guide, do you think that you should pick your interface? No. It picks a random interface that was not even connected. So it installed Ubuntu first. Everything works, ping, whatever. You can reach all the packages, you can update all the packages. You start to install the EVNG. And during the installation, it's no, I should use this interface instead. No, not funny. So, thank you, Kim, for helping me. But yeah, 8 hours wasted on installing EVNG. So one of the boxes I did change to GNS3. One thing there, yeah, I installed it in the root partition. So I had 100 gig instead of 2 terabytes of SSD. So yeah, I need to reinstall that as well. And I mean, I work for a service provider. Of course, I have access to like real labs as well. I will put in a picture here. But currently it looks like a nightmare. So I need to fix that first. But after that, I want to show like how to build environments for real. Like what you should think about when you do design, how you should plan it so you can do automation. So, I mean, my plan is to show you a product called Netbox. And Netbox is what is it called? IPAM and DCMI inventory system. So you can like register all your stuff so you can see how it is, so you can build racks and whatever. I put some pictures here. And also together with Ansible. So I want to show you, or hopefully I get some help with some friends to show me as well. But more or less how you can document something in Netbox, automate it with Ansible, and push it out to Checkpoint, or to Cisco ACI, or to both of them. And how you should think about when you're building services, how you should think when you have large environments, how you should like plan to make it work in real life. I mean, it's all cool and fancy and check all the presentation, like, yeah, we can do all this and this and this. Yeah, but you need to support this as well. So it needs to work in real life. So I will talk about my upgrade experience, my support experience, and some cool automation. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. I just needed to release something because I haven't released something in what was it, 58 days and 18 hours. So it's time. So thank you for watching and checking my mumbling, and please vote on the EVNG GNS3 VMware thing. I think I will do all. I don't know why, but I think I will do all. My main will still be VMware Workstation. And the reason for that is I have everything set up. It's easy for me to use it. And then I will use either GNS3 or EVNG, maybe both for a short while. And then I will set up the real physical lab and show you some really cool stuff. Because you can do more stuff if you have the real equipment. Actually, you don't need real Checkpoint physical hardware. I will still do it on HP servers. But you can do more cool stuff. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, and I hope you stick with me for 2023. So, thank you for watching. Take care.